Hello, here are your boys of the Boys Laugh Plus team.
So we decided to make this video sort of as a retrospect of part 1 now that part 2 is going to be released soon.
And we thought that it would be interesting for you to watch a little bit of gameplay and have us comment on our work, because there are a lot of things that we couldn't show you in our dev vlogs in the past just by writing. Also, it has been a long time since we played the whole first part, but we'll also skip parts of the video because we didn't want it to be too long and we don't have that much time right now.
And, well, if you want to see everything, you can always play the game.
Yeah. Also, to make it a little more interesting, we realized that TODO today turned out to be quite a relatable game. And each time a part comes where each of us thinks it's so relatable, I feel that so much. We make this or this and say a little bit about like how or why it's so relatable.
That was the plan, at least. While actually recording, we kind of forgot about it at some point, but there's still a few moments.
Yeah, we got a little carried away, but I hope you'll enjoy it. Now to the introductions, because you haven't seen our faces before.
Or heard our voices.
Well, I did.
Well,
So I
yes.
did, but
My
yeah.
voice, at least.
Yeah, I just started with my introduction, I think. I'm Rohan, or Hectin, the 2D artist of TODO Today and generally of Boys Love Plus projects, and I also look that things are matching and looking good together, like a bit of art direction stuff. I also work on the story together with Felix.
Yeah, so I'm Felix. I'm, or Isombo sometimes. I'm the writer and programmer and UI person. Sometimes also do music under a different name.
Yes, so we aren't three people, it's just the two of us, with Felix having two monikers. Yeah, so let's start.
So the beginning is something that I was told to rewrite pretty early on, because initially it was even more negative than it is now. But we want this game to be more lighthearted, so Rohan told me that it might be a good idea to not start off the game with something so depressing. But I mean, the situation is kind of bad, so there's no way to go around that completely.
But it's not that dark, except for literally right now, but
I mean, that changes too pretty quickly.
yeah, we've got Zen.
It's always bright.
I mean, he kind of turned out to be a funny guy. That was not really... We didn't expect him to be how he is right now.
Or rather, we didn't really plan him to be how he is right now. We just knew we needed someone at the repair shop, and then Rohan designed him, and I kind of wrote him so he sort of fits that.
Yeah, like, he is that weird, funny, small neighborhood repair shop guy. And I think it's somewhat obvious that he likes anime to some extent, and
Enough to wear a shirt.
yeah, but it's under his hoodie, so it's not like, hey, look at this. Maybe like, do you like anime? Then look at this.
So he zips it open when someone looks like they like anime.
Oh no, that's weird. I think.
It is kind of weird.
He also likes games, so under his elbow, on his table, there's a controller. There's also another controller, and I was thinking that his shop isn't that well visited, so he plays games in between when he doesn't have any clients. He also has a gaming chair and a big screen that is not used right now, and a sound system alongside the screen. Yeah. Good guy, Zen. Also on the right of the background, there's a cardboard figure, sign, thingy that reminds you a little of choice. And I was thinking that the Beltec AIs, they look different depending on the person, and when I drew that cardboard character, I was thinking that if Zen had an AI like Tio has, then she would look like that. Like, yeah, friendly AI that was kind of like a little sister to Zen. But sadly, it didn't apply for the Beltec program. I'll take the flyer. It's good for you, Tio. Take it.
And no matter what you choose, you're gonna get it.
That's true.
We could have also put in a quick game over, but it didn't seem like the game for that.
Oh yeah, it's a little laggy right now. Excuse my not so new laptop.
Oh, this seems to be a theme with this game.
A moment, I think I have to press the button because I do relate with you, Tia. Well. Yes. That's desperate. But sometimes you're at that point in your life where you really need the money. Yeah, we'll go with Tio. Pronouns.
So, in the previous tries we chose they, them, so we'll probably do that again, right?
Yes. Yeah, because I was thinking like we are like two people playing this right now, so somehow it suits. Which do I choose?
So, this was initially only available when you chose they, them pronouns, but now it's regardless of which you choose. You can also choose your appearance, and I think the order is random. Last time it was the other way around, wasn't it?
Yes. Now last try recording it was the other way around. Well,
I don't even remember implementing that, but I guess I did.
well done.
Also, I didn't know you can choose the arrow keys to switch between those, but it works.
It works. Should we like take? I mean, I like the short version of TODO. But I also like.
I mean, the difference isn't that big.
Yes, exactly. Like, even if you choose female pronouns, it's okay to take the other sprite set because why not? Like, yeah. Let's go with the smaller one. I like the smaller Q version. Okay. Let's say like, let's take this.
So here's where you can pretty much choose which gender Joyce and Phoenix will have.
Yes, indirectly, but you can if you know what to look for. You go with bisexual. Cause
So the romantic preference decides the gender for Joyce.
yes, but if we go with either, it's like it's random.
Yeah, it's random. So now we don't know what to expect.
Nice surprises are awaiting us.
If you go back to edit things, Teal will say slightly different things, but that's just a small gimmick to not make it too repetitive.
Oh yes, and about Teal's room. I thought that Teal would suit Teal if they were kind of a video game, anime, manga fan, and it's not because we are two or anything like that. But
It's not like we are or anything. That didn't sound tsundere at all.
oh no. And some of you have already spotted it in the right side of the background. You can see a poster that looks a lot like the Fire Emblem Awakening
Cover.
artwork, yeah, on the case of the game, which is totally not intended. I
Please
hope-
don't sue us, Nintendo.
Please don't. I'm a big fan. That's why we are fans of Fire Emblem. And on the nightstand below the picture, there's some kind of yellow case with a red strap, and I was thinking that it was kind of like a Nintendo DS case that Tia put there, like playing on the DS when they lie in bed, and then putting it on the nightstand.
Are those cartridges next to it?
Yes, I was thinking they were cartridges. I know they look like condoms. I know, but they're cartridges. And that pink thing should be the glass, the case for the glasses. And a glass of water because stay hydrated, folks. And on the left side of the background, there's, I confirm it's a Killer Kill inspired poster. And I really like the anime. It's good. It's not too long. Like, it's totally worth the time. To watch, and
Then there's more Fire Emblem.
that's more Fire Emblem. In the bookshelf, right? You say that, right?
I
It's
think
correct
so.
English. Okay. There's a figurine of Elisa from Fire Emblem Fates because she's an angel. I love her. So I put that there. I think one person on Twitter has found her. Maybe more people who didn't say anything, but yeah, that's cool. I really love it when people like see those things and also like the things we like. That makes sense. Um, and there's also a row of books that have the same height, that are pinkish and whitish. And I was thinking that this would be manga Teal was collecting, and like like otome shoujo manga. even if Teal is male, I was thinking like it would suit Teal that Teal read like shoujo manga. Yeah, that's Teal's room. Teal's Teal is fan of such things. Oh yes, and we also calculated the rent and what Teal would earn to feel realistic to the player. Um,
Yeah, and while still achievable, but also challenging.
oh, and by realistic, I mean like a lot of things like prices and how the town is described, even though it's not mentioned very often. Um, it's referenced. Um, it's referencing like our experiences like living in Germany. So that's why we're calculating in euros and not US dollars. Even though that apartment is actually pretty cheap.
Is it? I mean, it's a one-room apartment.
It's a one-room apartment. Yes, it's a one-room apartment in a small town. But I mean,
Well, there are probably more expensive ones.
it really depends. It really depends on where you are, right? Or in which kind of small town and where exactly. Okay, let's I guess we're up to playing video games right now.
At least at that point, it's clear that Teal likes video games.
That name.
It's totally not based on real games. Neither is the premise of the game.
Before it was cool. Teal is a true veteran, actually. Even though they say this. Okay. Hater cakes. That's an insider between us. It's not even that funny when I think about it, but it was.
We were pretty tired when we put it in.
Yes, we were. Maybe we were working late or something.
I think it was in March during the game jam.
Yeah, like we walked into the market and I had the habit of buying snacks, and in the aisle of all of the snacks and cookies, there were these Haferkekse, which is like What again?
I think oats.
Oats, right. Hafa is like oats and Kix is cookie. But the F looked
Like a
extremely yeah, like a T. Maybe my eyes were blurry or some kind of thing from being tired. And then I thought, well, it suits teal pretty fine because teal is so negative, but such an honest and cute one as well. So we have these contrasting things in the name, and just went with it. Password. No password. That works too.
That works too, but if you put in a password, you should remember it, or you might have to reset it when you log in again.
Yeah, enjoy your time, Teal. It's fine. I always forgive you, Suji.
These chat sequences are also one of the only places in the game where typos weren't necessarily fixed when they happened. Some of them are intentional though.
I think so. Like, Suji is the most adorable character of the whole game. I mean, there's choice. But Suji is like he's pure.
And he's more aggressively adorable.
Yeah, maybe I like that. Okay. Let's be aggressive too. Yeah. I think you said something like that. That Suji is not the relationship type of guy, at least not in this time of things. Because
Well, he's busy shipping others. If you get to know him a bit more, you realize that he's kind of a Fudanchi.
kind of. The name is not telling at all.
No, this is definitely not the ship name.
I know that. I know that fear. I mean, we didn't really intend this game to be so relatable.
No, but I think we just pulled a lot from experience, even if it was abstracted.
Yeah. I think as our first project together like this, it seemed natural to do something that we personally were like interested in and
Could identify with.
yeah, identify with.